Okay, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to use GIMP to make your science GIF. So first of all, let's see, if you're missing those two windows that I just closed, you just need to go to Windows, Recently Closed Docs, make sure your toolbox is open, and make sure your layer channel is open. And I already started a new image. I went to File, New. You guys can create however big or small a GIF you want. Okay, and on this layer window, you want to keep it on this tab because this is going to show you all your layers. When you want to start a new layer, you click on this new page here. I want you to think of the layers like PowerPoint slides. So this one, or whatever is going to be on the bottom, is always going to be your first slide and your first layer, your first image that's going to show up. So I have my image. I want to put on some text. So I'm going to click on the text tool, and I'm going to draw a box. And here I can write, why does my head, or why am I still dizzy after I stop spinning? So that could be like a science question. I'm just going to use that as an example. And here you can change, we can make this bigger. You can also change it over here. You want to change the color, you can, it's easier if you want to go to this swatch, and you can add it to your color palette, click OK, and we can make this bigger. And what else do we want to do? If I want to make it in the center or justified. And to make, you guys probably already know how to do that, but so let's say that's going to be my first slide. Okay, cool. So now let's say I want a new slide, and I don't want this text on my new layer. So I'm going to click create a new layer, and my layer fill type, I don't want it to be transparent because I'll still see this text. Transparent means clear. So if you want a completely new slide or new layer, you click white. You want that to be your background for your next slide. So I'm going to click OK. So my layer is still there. If I take away this eye, it's still there. On this layer, I want to write, well, why do we still feel dizzy? I'm going to maybe get an image off the internet. Let's see. So you can, I think, let's see. If we do copy image, and then go back to GIMP, and paste it, it works. Okay. So I'm going to say that, and if I want to move this, I'm going to click on this move tool and move it around. And I want to say that there's fluid in the ear. So on the same layer, I'm going to write, there's fluid in our ears, or inside our ears are filled with liquid. So I can write that. Now notice this is on two different slides, so if I can take that away and that won't be there. And then let's say I want to make a new slide, and I want to make it transparent this time because I want to keep everything on there. So I do have a new layer, but I can still see all this. And say I want to draw an arrow, I think I can just do this, and I can maybe just draw a quick arrow. Okay, and then I'm going to do a new one, and I think I want a new one, so I'm going to say white, and then I'm going to say the liquid moves when you move, or when we move. So I can write that in there. The liquid in our ears moves when we move. And let's see if I have a good one for that. I'll use this one. So again, copy, and then here I can go to edit and paste. Oh, that's in there. Guess we have to start a new layer. We'll make it transparent and we'll paste it. Again, I want to move it around. Now I know a lot of you will ask, how do I make this smaller or bigger? So that means we have to scale the layer. So we go to layer, scale, and here you just play around with the sizes. And you hit scale and it'll get bigger. Okay. If ever you make a mistake and you want to undo what you just did, you hit Control Z. That's always your ticket out or ticket back, so never freak out. So then I want a new layer, and I'm gonna say maybe I want to keep this one transparent. Maybe I want to draw arrows or something, so I'm going to change this to red. And then I want a new layer, keep it transparent. Maybe I'll draw another one. And then I want a new one. And I'm going to say in this one that the ear talks to the brain. So I'm going to go back. I'll use this one. And I'm going to copy it. Edit, paste, and I think this is too big, so I'm going to scale it down. So I'm going to go to layer, scale layer, and bring this down a lot. I like that. And then I'm gonna let's say I want to make this have some animation, like it's talking to the brain. So every animation, every step in your animation needs a new layer. So if I want a new layer here, maybe I'll make this yellow. And I can just draw. And then I want another line, so I'm going to add it again, make sure it's transparent. And I want another line. And then I'm going to do it again because I want a lot of lines. Okay. Maybe I should add some text. And I'll say the ear, or the liquid in the ear tells the brain how the body is moving. Maybe I'll scale that in. Say I want to fill this background, I just go to my paint bucket. I make sure I'm in the right layer. And I'll make this red. Okay? So see all the layers I've made? If I want to animate this and see how it looks, I just go to Filter, Animation, Playback. We'll figure this out. We'll make this really slow and we'll play it. Okay, so you see each layer is another step in the animation. So it's like a slide, but you can add animations to a single slide. And I hope this helps you. If not, you can always ask me for help.